What's up, Aquarius? Let's see what comes out for you. Whatever comes out for you. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Aquarius placements. Things might be a little upside down at the moment, or like something just needs to be handled or fixed. You guys could also be dealing with a Libra or have a Libra placement, or maybe you need to focus more on balancing is what this feels like. This is the second time that I've accidentally had my cards upside down instead of upside right. So one of those things. Four of Wands, Page of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Six of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, the Chariot, Ten of Wands, Four of Swords. I see you guys just wanting to put certain situations to rest. Some of you guys, there's a burden here that moving forward, you no longer want to deal with. So I see that you guys could be either cutting people out, cutting out jobs, cutting out stressful situations. You guys could just be approaching people with more of like a Queen of Swords demeanor, where you're like, listen, like, this isn't going to work out for me. I don't see you guys asking permission anymore. I see you guys like telling people how things are going to go. So I am really picking up more like on a boss energy. It just feels like you guys are either tired of something, or you're just you're just wanting something different, something that isn't going to stress you out. And so I think that here you guys are genuinely, either some of you are ignoring the burdens around you. Either you're ignoring them or you're addressing them and saying no more. Okay, so some of you guys, you could be ignoring people, you could be blocking people, you could be walking away from situations. And again, it almost feels like you don't want to give an explanation why you're doing these things. You're like, just the fact that I no longer resonate or these things bother me is like reason enough for me. Like, I don't need to give you an explanation why I don't want to talk to you or why I don't want to do this anymore. And that's what it feels like. It feels very cold. And it just feels like... it just feels like you've made up your mind, whatever this is, okay? I do see people trying to, like, cross a boundary with you. You see how she's, like, putting it to rest, and then you see these, like, little hands here, right? So you could have people that try to cross a boundary with you, which is why I see you blocking them, or at least blocking out their energy for the time being, okay? With the Four of Wands to the Page of Pentacles here, I feel like a lot of you guys right now could be focusing on the home front as well. I see you guys putting more time in and effort at home. So if you have kids, this is you like making more dinners for your kids, especially if they're older, right? You're like, come over, like, let's have a family dinner, or let's go watch a movie, or let's do something, is what it feels like here. I feel like you guys are, too, could be, you could be adding to your home front. Like maybe you're redecorating or just decorating in general. You guys could be moving in somewhere new. This is towards the end of the month now. So you guys could be looking for... like doing like interior designing of some sort, or maybe you are interior designers. You guys could be getting new cats, or you have cats. Owls are going to be very significant for you at this time. Owls represent new beginnings. It kind of reminds me of the Death card. So you could be dealing with a Scorpio, have a Scorpio placement, but it just feels like there's a new beginning that's trying to come in for you. And you see here with this pentacle, like there's that rose that's like growing from it. So again, I feel like wherever it is you guys are headed, whatever it is that you're doing right now, whatever it is that you're giving to, it feels like you are nurturing something, you're watering something, you're making sure that wherever you're planting this pentacle, that things are going to grow from it, okay? And I do see that happening as these, like I said, these owls here are representing that. Also, too, you could have two spirit guides that are watching over you at this current time. With the Page of Pentacles to the Ace of Cups, again, you guys could slowly be opening yourselves up back to love. There is an opportunity here for love. It is new. And it does feel like whatever it is that's coming in for you, you could slowly but surely be inching towards that. Some of you guys, like, all you have is pets, right? Maybe you don't have kids. And so maybe this is you opening yourself up to the idea of meeting someone new, putting yourself out there to date. And so I do feel like whatever is coming in for you, it feels like it's going to work out, to be honest. A lot of you guys have become pickier. A lot of you guys have become more strategic when it comes to your love life. You're like, I don't just want to date anybody anymore. I don't want to just date just to date. I don't want to hook up just to hook up. Like, I want to date with intention. And so that's what it feels like. I mean, you see how like her hands are together, and then these hands are together as well. So again, what you're being particular on what you're investing in at this time, or at least you will be here in the near future, because what you invest in, you want it to grow. You don't want it just to be for a short term. You want it to be for a long term. Okay. And so I feel like, yeah, you guys could genuinely be going towards love at this point in time. And again, you start off with one pentacle, and then eventually it leads to like 7, because I'm seeing the 7 of Pentacles, right? Seeing all of your investments, seeing the time and energy that you put into certain situations, people, places, things. With the Ace of Cups to the 6 of Wands, yeah, I feel like if you guys are, the pickier that you become, don't become unrealistic, okay? Like, there are standards, there's a difference between expectation and standards. And so again, like, once you realize the difference, it's great to have standards. It's great to, but make sure that they're realistic, right? Like, don't just be asking for Prince Charming and you have everything wrong with you, right? Like, that's not how it works. You attract, like attracts like. So if you have done the healing, if you've done the work, and you feel like you're ready to open yourself up to a new relationship, I do see a new healthy connection coming in for you guys, that's genuinely going to be worth your time and your effort. And again, it's because you're being picky about who you're investing your time and effort into, okay? I don't feel like you're coming at this from a shallow standpoint anymore. And it's not like just anyone will do, it won't. But I feel like your values mean more to you now than maybe they did before. And maybe you become more clear about what those values are and where you see your life going. And so because of that, that's why it works out for you. So that the more that you create these standards for yourself, the more that you're creating or holding people accountable to those standards. And so by doing so, I see you becoming more open, and for there to be more longevity in this next connection that you have. And I do see it going towards long term, especially with the 6 of Wands here to the 10 of Pentacles. I just feel like you're starting to attract more winners is what it feels like, okay? Especially if you guys have been alone for a while, you've been working on yourselves, you've been working on your professions, been working on your stability. I feel like moving forward, you guys are definitely attracting a 10 of Pentacles situation. You're feeling abundant. This relationship doesn't deplete you. It's going to fulfill you. And same thing, this isn't going to be like a 6 of Pentacles where somebody's taking more than the other. No, this is more like a justice card, right? This is more like the scales are balanced. You both are bringing in your fair share of love and attention and affection, and there's a lot of effort here on both parts. I'm hearing it's 100-100, not 50-50. And so I feel like you guys are definitely going to be really compatible with this next individual, as they will have the same morals and the same outlooks on life as you do. So good job manifesting this. And whether or not you know that you manifested this, it's just the idea, like, this is the amount of healing that a lot of you have done. And if not, this is what you could be attracting, right? So take the time now to heal yourselves, to go through your dark nights of the soul, to hold yourselves accountable, because you have beautiful energy that's coming in. It wants to come in, but you have to allow it to come in. And in order to allow it, you got to do the work, right? So think about all the trauma. Think about like everything that you've been avoiding. Imagine it's blocking a door, right? The boxes against a door. By you working on each box, because each box could have anything, and it depends on the size of the box, and it depends on the internals of the box, right? So again, you could have different sized boxes that are blocking this door, but the more that you work on, each box, that creates a level of entry and exit from that door. So that's one way to kind of look at it. You just need to unpack certain things that are going to allow for easier entrance, because if that door is stacked up with boxes, or those boxes are stacked up against that door, it's hard for anybody to come in, right? But the more that you start to kind of unpack, it becomes a little easier for people to kind of come in a little bit. And I see you guys kind of peeking that door open just a little bit. And I feel like once you get to where you're getting to, once you finally understand what it is you're actually looking for, I feel like that's the last part. I feel like you guys have worked on yourselves, and now it's the time where you're like, okay, let's see what's out there. Let's put this to good use. Let's test this out. And so by you peeping open the door just a little bit, I feel like you're going to see what continuously needs to be worked on and what's been worked on, right? Because self-healing is never a job that's just, it never ends, okay? If you're doing it right, you're always going to be personally developing. With the 10 of Pentacles and the 5 of Pentacles, yeah, a lot of you guys, I feel like you guys will eventually put the mindset of lack to rest, okay? And again, I feel like this 10 of Pentacles comes in, to kind of show you what you've been missing. Okay, and again, this could be love. This is clearly a love reading, so obviously you guys could be open to the idea of love, or you're ready for it. Also too, try not to stand in your way. Like, try not to overthink certain situations. You are worthy of love. You are worthy of all the beautiful blessings that are coming in for you at this time and here in the near future. And so now's the time for you to not so much reflect on what you left behind, right? But like what's like, you know, what's coming in. That's what you should be looking forward to. Don't look back, look forward. And so I feel like by you leaving behind this mindset of lack, or you leaving behind the feeling of being left behind, I feel like that's when you're going to start to become more abundant. So I feel like the abundance is what's going to overshadow any type of doubt. But again, like these little creatures here, I feel like, you know, fear tries to creep in when it knows that you're happy, when it knows that you're comfortable, right? When it knows that you're genuinely looking for higher levels of commitment in something with someone. And so again, just be open to the idea that, like, don't let the bad thoughts win, okay? Your voice in your head needs to be louder than the voices around you. So that's what I have for you, Aquarius. Hopefully this helps and resonates. I'll catch you in the next one.